All right, let's go to Vancouver's very own, the King Nardwuar. This one's featuring DJ Kool Herc. Isn't this the guy that invented hip hop?
Nardwuar.
This guy literally founded hip hop in a party.
Nardwuar.
Nardwuar's a go. He can interview anybody.
Who are you?
My name is DJ Kool Herc, the father of hip hop.
And DJ Kool Herc, who do you have beside you?
My sister, the first lady of hip hop, Cindy.
That's me, the first lady of hip hop, and with my brother, the legendary DJ Kool Herc, the founder, the father of hip hop, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, the Grammy Award famer.
The Grammy Award.
That's it, the Grammy Award.
Right.
Yeah, we're great. Also, we're in New York, live in Landmarks, so it's just amazing. It's been an amazing life.
The incredible bongo
That's crazy.
band.
It's been an amazing life.
This is it. And this right here, that's it. That's it. You see that? It's good. This is sort of hip hop and you don't stop. The guy said, who's this? The Apache. Huh? This is the rock. This is the color of the rock. It's Apache, a studio band.
Apache.
For the record called Apache.
And where was it recorded? This is really interesting to me.
Oh.
Cindy, where was it recorded? The incredible bongo band?
Let's see, it was in a studio in Vancouver.
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn.
Wow.
Shout out Nardwuar, bruh.
And we're here in Vancouver. So, my question to you guys is Vancouver kind of the ground zero for hip hop?
Well,
Finally, it is on the student right here, bro.
You heard it here fucking first, bruh. You heard it here
Very
first.
important records in it.
very important, very important. Wow, you really did your research. Oh my
Well,
God.
Kool Herc and Cindy, we have to know.
And also,
Wow.
this is a studio record, Bongo Rock. I love it, man.
And you were here in Vancouver, Canada.
We're here right now. We were here before. This is our second trip. We were invited here from A Star Studio and also with Jarek from the Boogaloo Academy. And we were honorees at the first gala that A Star did at the River Rock Resort Hotel. And it was a success. It was amazing. Just to see the young dancers and what the studio has contributed to hip hop. And it was just amazing. So we're honored to be here.
And thank you, A Star Society. and
Man, Nardwuar know his shit, bruh. He just
for
crowned
sending us all-
Vancouver.
Yes.
God dang. Yo, can we take a second? What the fuck? What the hell? This dude just went to the dude that invented this entire genre that we like know as regular today. And he went and told them, hey, this is a pivotal record back when you started this shit, wasn't it? And the guy was like, yeah, obviously. This was Apache. And then he goes and says, oh, well, where was the record made? And they were like, oh, here, where we are right now, interviewing with you in your hometown of Vancouver. Nardwuar find a way to make a link
Honored that
to
they
close
did
a
that.
loop.
And to see that they had us as honoree it meant a lot for us to come here to participate in it. It was just great.
To kind of the ground zero of hip hop, the incredible bongo band recorded in Vancouver. Very important.
Yes, indeed.
But you, Kool Herc, you could have been Canadian. You could have been Canadian, right?
True, like James Brown. And listen, this is
Oh,
a
sure, I can't
feeling.
even see.
I got the feeling. I think all of the world, Vancouver was a spot. You know what I'm saying? Bongo Rock was invented right here in Vancouver.
What you
Bongo
said is
rock was invented in Vancouver. Wait, hold up.
But you, Kool Herc, you could have been Canadian. You could
This
have
is
been Canadian.
some
right?
history here. This is some hip hop history.
Like James Brown. And listen, this is a feeling. I got the feeling. I think all of the world, Vancouver was a spot. You know what I'm saying? Bongo Rock was invented right here in Vancouver.
Look at
what you
that.
said is important because we are from Jamaica. We're immigrants. Hip hop is an immigrant story. And usually when you migrate from Jamaica, you either go to Canada or you go to the UK. my parents decided to go to the U.S. And we always said, would hip hop have started in Canada if we were there?
Wow.
Or would it have started in the U.K.? So
That's actually incredible.
In saying that.
And to reward you, Kool Herc, for coming to New York, I have a Dennis the Menace record, a gift for you.
Mr. Wilson.
Good old Mr. Wilson.
This is very important. For
Good old
Kool Herc,
Mr.
right?
Wilson. Good old Mr. Wilson.
How is this important for Kool Herc?
How?
Hey, listen, man, it was the good old Mr. Wilson. I would say, Agnes. Oh, listen, man, this is a blessing.
What's the...
This is my start from hip hop.
What?
Mr. Wilson. It was Dennis the Message. This was it, man.
And that's a gift for you, for Kool Herc.
Oh, thank you,
wow.
thank you so much. Wow.
A picture of this, man. I need a picture with Dennis the Menace.
We'll do that after.
Yes.
And also, I was wondering about some of the different breaks. What can you tell me
What could he
about
have brought?
these breaks right here?
This is Bambata, right here.
What's that?
Yes.
Jimmy Castor,
Jimmy Castor.
Wow.
And also,
7 minutes.
Funk.
yes. Ooh, you got
The
it.
whole darn family.
Boom, boom, boom. Or this record.
Some white guys.
Oh, this is the song. Oh, Rare Earth. Oh, my God.
This record, when I heard this record, it let me know Rhythm ain't got no, it gets, once I got this, I said, Lord, I felt small. I felt like the wicked. Dude,
The Wicked Witch. The Wicked Witch, yeah.
The water.
Wizard of Oz. When she threw the water on her, and what did she say?
I'm fading.
That's it.
And that was it. My music ain't got no color.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was it.
And right underneath, some more records. Some Dennis Coffee.
Oh, Dennis
Yes.
Scorpio. Why, that's the Scorpio.
Yes, Dennis Scorpio.
Exactly. Wow.
Wow.
You really did your research.
They do work.
They don't know Nardwuar, do they?
Classic stuff. This is classic.
Well, Cindy and Kool Herc, we have to know.
Absolutely. So you're hearing it from the source. Wow. And this also, oh my goodness, percussion. Oh my God.
What can you tell the people about this? Herman Kelly and Life.
Yes. Percussion. You gotta have bass. You got a high, mid-range, and you got bass. You have bass, I want to walk the place. That was it. It's saying, oh man, you did your
That's what
homework.
Herc did. He went, he always looked for the percussion and the bass. And that's what, the beat attracted the B-boys also.
Pebbly Poo and Sweet and Sour.
Yes.
That's from Herc's crew.
What?
That was it, man. Pebbly Poo and
Sweet and sour.
Listen, they were
Who's that?
They were the original. They were there from the beginning. They really don't get the credit that they need to get, but the Pebbly Poo and Sweet and Sour, they were there.
Washing the centers off. How did you do that? Like you would wash the centers of records off. Were you afraid to put water to records?
No, because if the records, my father is the one that scratch records off. Otherwise, everybody have it. You have it
What?
exclusive. So I got it. I
What?
think of the rep first. Then you know about it. I said, so therefore, I had to scratch it off. Then you know.
But were you afraid to like put water to a record?
Oh, no, you didn't submerge it. You just find a way to get the paper off from the vinyl. You didn't actually submerge that vinyl in water.
So some tips.
Yeah, get some tissue, wet it, and leave it on there until
Just scratch it off.
Or
Just
take a
scratch it
marker.
off.
Or you take a marker and you just scratch it out.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
But so would they? So if I'm understanding correctly,
Was he
Here
one
comes
of
the-
would he make songs and then he would scratch the record so nobody could like hijack it, or somebody clear it up in the comments if you know.
Here comes the judge. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Was
yes.
this one of the first rappers?
Yeah, with the rap first.
There were other people going back in the 30s and 50s and 40s who were singing songs, talking over songs. So they're one of them.
Here come the judge. Here come the judge.
Blowfly and Dolomite.
Dolomite. That's it.
And you also
Yo,
remember
what's some Yetis
also
in the back?
The Hustlers Convention to the Last Poet. You have to give them credit too. They were like early time rappers.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? The last poets. You have to listen to them first. That was it. That song That started off hip hop.
Why Kool Herc was King Tim III?
You know what? He made a whack record.
Yeah, why was it whack?
Damn,
It
you
was
got
whack.
you got diss. He dissing?
Used a record that was famous already. Then you rap over it. He made somebody even know it don't work that way. That's why he made the first record was is whack.
This is something
He made yo Herc said he made the first whack record in life. That's crazy. The inventor of hip hop told you were the first the nigga that made the first whack record ever.
really enjoy.
Oh, this is it.
Bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing.
I know that record, all of it.
You have to remember we were just really musically inclined, so there wasn't one type of music that we listened to. So because of my father, and we just had you have to have an ears for music and open up your ear. That's why Herc was able to create all these songs.
And also, you were totally into Judy in Disguise,
Oh wow,
the John Fred and Playboy Band.
Judy in the skies, no matter what you are.
Wow.
Oh wow, yeah, those songs. Well, when we used to sing these songs, people would say, "How do you know about that? How do you know about those
Yes,
songs?"
I
But
know.
music is music, and you just listen to it.
I did this show called Hullabaloo. Hullabaloo was the joint. That's the first time I saw James Brown. That
And
was it.
Shindig, you also had Shindig.
Shindig. It was no American Bandstand. No, it was Shindig. That was it.
Judy in Disguise, and behind it, we have some ska. Ska is important too, right?
Yeah, music.
Yes.
Before
Very
Bob
important.
Marley, it was it. Ska music. Oh man.
Cindy, one of the first hip hop party was on.
August 11th, 1973, my back to school party.
Damn. Oh, that was her party.
Indoors in the recreation room, and I'm building 1520 Cedric Avenue.
Now, there are a lot of block parties that happened around that time or afterwards. People jacked power for the block parties from the telephone poles. Can you still do that? Can you still jack power?
If you know what you're getting.
Is this still possible, or did they monitor it quite a bit?
I'm quite sure, but I didn't try to find out.
Jack Power.
The Amazing Bert.
That's the sound. Listen, he's the first one. He had this, he called scholarship. Went to Fordham to get the GI system. The guy, I never heard it before. So I said, I gotta get it. And then I spent money. I spent my money to get it. That was it. The sound system. You never heard it before. That you gotta. It was clear. You know, for some reason, he had high and mid range and bass. But I get him from AST. That was just the system. With the Amazing Birth, that's the DJ. He had a system. That was the system. You could hear it. No matter what. It never hurt your ears. You could hear it. And that's all I wanted. You know what I'm saying? No problem.
Some of the flyers that you have put out, if you could turn
Man,
right
bless his
now
heart, man.
to where we have
Bless his
marked
heart,
here.
man.
Oh,
You
okay.
did your work.
Okay, what? It's,
You know, because-
You
There
did
it
your work.
is.
You did your work. You did the
Wow.
work.
Grand Wizard Theodore.
Theodore.
So young at that time. He must have been, right?
Wow.
Yes.
1980?
Originator of scratch. Your Grand Wizard Theater. He's the scratch master.
That was it. You did your work. You did your work.
And Kool Herc and Spoonie G as well.
Spoonie G.
Yeah, don't forget MC Spoonie G.
Spoonie G.
Now, at parties like this, Kool Herc, you paved the way for people wearing sneakers?
Oh, yeah. I was the sneaker king.
Sneaker
Because,
king.
you have to have Playboy. That was the cut. Playboys and British Walkers, that was the cut.
What were the bathrooms like at your
What?
parties?
Don't hang out in the bathroom or you get robbed.
No, but no. In 1520 Cedric Avenue, the thing about it attracting me to that room is there are two bathrooms in there, boys and girls. So you didn't have to wait online, and you didn't have to commingle or whatever. The guys coming in there and leaving the seats up and things around on the floor. So it worked out great with a bathroom for girls and a bathroom for fellas. What we did was when the recreation after a while got just too small, so we had to find different locations. for the crowd. So we did something at a place called the Twilight Zone. We also did the Hevelo, the Sparkle, which was the Executive Playhouse. So we had to start finding bigger place to do it in. So pretty much it wasn't all the time in recreation centers.
And the Hevelo, coming back to incredible bongo band, Timmy Tim.
Timmy Tim.
He brought you that record. Timmy Tim brought him that record.
Timmy Tim loved the music. You know what I'm saying? But Timmy Tim was little tiny.
Timmy Tim.
Because that's where I was spinning around, what's going on.
How do you know so much about records, both of you? The Record Den? Did you shop at the Record Den?
The Record Den was Downstairs Records. I said downstairs 42nd Street, Downstairs Records. You couldn't find the record. It was a lost records. I remember
Shout out Beach Street Records, Vancouver.
Dr. John, first time I heard it, I said, whoa, I like that.
You know that Dr. John, he made that song, I was in the right place but the wrong time. You know, he really didn't even, I don't think he understood how much of an impact that song was on hip hop, but it was played a lot because he was based in there also.
Well, winding up here, Cindy and Kool Herc were at Beat Street Records, but you were in Beat Street.
Yes.
The movie, Beat Street.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
What do you remember about being in Beat Street? Now you're in Beat Street.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
what do you remember about being in Beat Street right now?
Well, actually, I want to give credit to Harry Belafonte for having the vision to do the first hip-hop Hollywood movie. And I negotiated that movie contract with Harry Belafonte and David Picker, who was the co-producer for Midnight Cowboy, and it was Stan Layton, also up-and-coming director. But Herc played himself in the movie. It wasn't a fictitious character. It was a positive role that he did. And the movie's it's been a success.
And now we're here at Beat Street.
And we're in Beat Street Records. And I want to give Avi credit for having this store. It's an amazing, I mean, everybody, it should be like a landmark preserving place where people would come. When you come to Vancouver, you come to this vinyl store because it's absolutely amazing what he has done and to keep vinyl alive, which is great. So thank you, Avi. He's been blessed to have a store like this. He's been chosen to have it, and it's great. And I'm happy to be here.
And
you know what? I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up, man. I'm gonna pull up there.
The DJ Kool Herc ever got by Nelson George.
Amsterdam News.
First writer.
1978. Wow.
It reads, his reputation as a party master is unsurpassed in the South Bronx.
Actually, it wasn't the South Bronx, though. It was on the west side of the Bronx. But everybody would just say the Bronx is the South Bronx. But it was actually 1520 Cedric Avenue. So on the west side. But Nelson George, as a writer, he came up as a journalist, and he wrote about something that was happening in the Bronx that people should know about. So, thanks to Nelson George, he was getting the word out there by then.
And that was a high school gig, Taft High School.
Taft was good. And also, it was Dodge.
Dodge High
the
School.
first part of it was at Dodge School. Everybody left for Roosevelt to come to Dodge. They said, "No what? Take it to Yankee Stadium." That's right. It was back.
So 1978 was the first mainstream press, but you guys started way before that.
Yes.
That's a long time, isn't it?
That's right.
It was going on. It was happening. Like anything is underground, and nobody think it was going to go anywhere, but it did. And finally, when it came out, here we are, 51 years later, almost 51.
Wow.
Thank you, Nelson George.
I'll just say now, time for a movie. All right, that's it. And listen, hip hop is going to be in the Olympics.
What?
That's beautiful. It never was in the Olympics. You're all right.
Breakdancing.
Breakdancing is in the Olympics, and as a matter of fact,
okay,
we
yeah.
have a breakdancer from Vancouver
What?
that's going to be in the Olympics. That's great.
Why didn't I know about this?
Right back to the incredible bongo band.
Exactly.
Another
Absolutely.
element of hip hop.
Another element
That's
of hip hop.
right. That's right.
Like the music. And lastly here,
Hold up. Oh yeah, I did hear about this guy. Phil King, Phil Wizard. Oh, okay. In the water? Oh, hell nah. I know that's uncomfortable. You cannot fool me into thinking that's comfortable. Nah, Why is that just funny? Alright, shut up, Phil Wizard. She had no idea.
Kool Herc, do you still like to fly kites?
I love to fly, but somebody have no. I know to fly, but guess what? If
You have to pass it. You pass the torch on to somebody
Pass
else.
the
So
torch.
that's what we're doing. But
That's
flying a
it.
kite is something that came from Jamaica that he brought with me, and there was a love for it. But we passed the torch to somebody else. So it was wonderful being interviewed by you, and thank you for doing your own work.
you did your work.
Well, anything
Tick,
else
tick,
you like?
tick.
Well, anything you'd like to add to the people out there, Al? Anything
Damn,
else you'd like
they
to
said,
add?
yo, we're gonna get out of here.
Just keep continuing what you're doing, and the love of hip hop, and bless it, and just continue the culture in a positive way.
Why should people care about Kool Herc and Cindy and the foundations of hip hop?
Well, we're here.
We in Rock Hall of Fame and the art of the Grammy and those live religion. We here.
Anyway, we have a lot of things, a lot of awards that's supposed to come to
bless.
us.
And the Grammy!
And the Grammy, yeah.
I say we want the Kennedy Center. That's the next one. The Kennedy Center.
She gotta go. She gotta like use. I'm not trying to like out her. She gotta use like the washroom or something. Like,
Well, we're here.
We in Rock Hall of Fame.
look at her body language.
And the art of the Grammy and those live
These cameras
religion.
good as hell. This was 4K.
Anyway, we have a lot of things, a lot of awards that's supposed to come to
bless.
us.
Look.
And
The
the
Grammy!
Yeah.
I
Right here.
say we want the
She's
Kennedy
trying to
Center.
leave. She's trying to leave. She's trying to leave.
The Kennedy Center. we want and thank you very, very, very much for allowing us to express ourselves, to be here and do our thing.
Thank you.
Well, thanks so much, Kool Herc. Thanks so much, Cindy. Keep on rocking in a free world. And do.
And also, Dennis the Menace.
I'm crying. PR gotta do a better job of putting these people on what the platform is.
Works! Yeah!
Also, Dennis the Menace.
That works! Yeah!
Okay.
Peace. Oh, man. It was love, man.
It's love, man. That's a New York nigga if I ever heard it. Say, hey yo, it's love, man. It's love, man. Well. Look who made it all the way to the end of the video. Pretty sure that means you like what you saw, doesn't it? Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm live every single week on Twitch and Kick. Hit the link in the description. Or you hit that video right there, you know? Might like what you see, might like what you find. Go ahead, hit it.